as y'all know, I said in one of my videos that I would become a K through second teacher on my channel, and this is a book for basically maybe some kindergartners. There is some stuff that I have to put up, and it's called The Nightmare Before Christmas. The Night Before Christmas, not the nightmare. And it is written and illustrated by Ned Taylor. If you don't know what written means, it means like they wrote it and made it. Like, you can see the picture right here. That's what Ned Taylor did for it. So illustrator or illustrated means draw. I'm gonna I hope this gets like millions of views, and I hope I have a lot of subscribers on my channel. I know I haven't been posting for a long time, but it's because I've been pretty busy and it like won't let me post, so sometimes for a long time, and I can't do it. Here we go. On the night before Christmas, all over the house, not a sound could be heard, not even a mouse. All the stockings were hung up with care, with hopes that Santa would soon be there. So we have the mouse right here. The mouse is probably napping because Santa's coming, and it can't do that. But this is it's sleeping in the living room, but it looks big because it's sleeping far away, and he or she wanted to do that. So that's a great illustrator, because if you want a book, sometimes you need a good illustrator. Skip page. My sister and I were snuggled in our beds as dreams of presents filled up in our heads. For Kate a skateboard and for me a toy Jeep. Now all that was left was to drift off to sleep. Oh, forgot to show y'all. Okay. So when you have drift in a sentence, drift for like going, like drift, like look, you see it has drift, right? Drift. Drift means you're going to sleep, so that means you're going to sleep. And then if you look right here, Santa's coming. It's pretty small because, can't really do it right. Then suddenly, late on Christmas Eve, I heard a noise that I couldn't believe. We rushed to the window and looked outside. Then we gasped as we stared with our eyes wide open. Open wide. Now you can see the whole page. A little bit closer, you can see Santa. And then you open the window, see the bed, and see all the page. Then can you guess what we saw up here? A sleigh full of toys and 8 flying reindeer. Driving the sleigh was Santa Claus too. He whistled and shouted to his reindeer crew. crew means group, and group means a lot of people. Go Dasher, go Dancer, go Prancer, and go Vixen. Fly Comet, fly Cupid, fly Donner, and Blitzen. Go Dasher, go Dancer, go Prancer, go Vixen. Fly Comet, fly Cupid, fly Donner, and Blitzen. Fly to the roof at the top of the wall. Fly away, fly away, fly away all. That seems like a big job. The next thing I knew, I could hear on the roof the clippity-clopping of each reindeer's.
Did you find the poop?
There's no poop.
There's no poop.
Yeah, there's no poop. We ran to the living room, and what did we see? Santa Claus was coming down our chimney. He was dressed all in red from his. No, I'm gonna go. He dressed all in red from his head to his foot. Excuse me. His clothes were all sprinkled with black chimney soot. Soot is like a type of thing that's in your chimney, and it comes down from all this stuff, and then if you don't clean it, that's called soot, and then it can catch on fire. He put down the presents he'd flung over his back. I wished more than anything I could peek in that sack. So back in sack ran, but instead. I'm sorry, that was my puppy. His eyes were so sparkly, his dimples were merry, his cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. He had a kind face and a big round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Like I said, this is a Kindergarten first and second book. He filled our stockings and tapped on his nose. That was my puppy again. He filled our stockings and tapped on his nose, and with then a friendly nod up the chimney he rose. He jumped back in his sleigh, cleared his throat with a cough. So his team knew right when it was time to take off. I heard him call out as he flew out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Now, why I chose this book to read y'all is because it teaches y'all there's not a problem in the story. I'm not going to give y'all like a worksheet because y'all are my subscribers and stuff and students. This book is a book that you would call that my enemy or friend gave you. So in first grade, we had a little book change, and so we would like pass around books, and then whoever got that book, like a different book, would enjoy the book, and my enemy or friend gave it to me, because, it was a surprise. And he is Mexican, and his mom works at a Mexican restaurant. So I want to tell the exact Mexican restaurant, but his mom works at a kind of Mexican restaurant, and bye, guys.